Welcome to the Service Department News Podcast, where we discuss all the latest news and developments from across the service department, apart hotel and extended stay sectors. So today, in a new departure, we are doing a recorded version of our Up Close and Personal feature. And my guest today is Philip Laukart, the Managing Director of WeWash. Philip, hi, how are you?
Hi, very well. Thank you very much for having me.
Pleasure, great stuff. So let's crack on with the famous up close questions. So the first question, Philip, is what is the best part of your job?
Well, the best part of my job is obviously that I have the chance to revolutionize the sharing of washing machines and dryers with an amazing team and with our innovative digital solution. So, everybody has to wash clothes at some point, and I just love the idea of creating the most attractive way of doing laundry for hospitality guests. And to be honest, I never thought that I would find my passion in communal laundry, but we can really make a difference here for the benefit of the guests, delivering such a convenient solution, which is also sustainable.
Great. And what about the most challenging aspect of your job?
Well, the most challenging aspect of my job is that my day is pretty packed with a huge variety of topics, and I find it sometimes challenging to just find time to take a step back and reflect.
Mm-hmm. What would you say has been your biggest achievement in business to date?
A big achievement for sure was setting up WeWash GmbH as the very first innovation of the BSH group, which belongs to Bosch. But the biggest achievement was to create the fantastic team that WeWash is made up of today.
Mm-hmm. And what about your biggest mistake in business?
Well, I guess hesitating to delegate tasks to colleagues in the early days of WeWash and trying to juggle too many balls at once.
Mm-hmm. If you weren't working in the industry you're in now, what would you have liked to have been? What would have been a potential alternative career for you?
Well, probably work as an architect like my father, because I find the combination of design and engineering super appealing.
Mm-hmm. What's the best piece of advice anyone has ever given you?
Well, also my father, who told me that if you fail, get up and try again. Learn from your mistakes and failures, but never give up.
Mm-hmm. Very good advice, I would say. If you could travel back in time and tell your 18-year-old self one thing, what would it be?
Well, probably do not try to plan everything in advance and stay in touch with people who really impress you.
Mm-hmm. Who do you admire most in hospitality?
Well, I think there's nobody specific or not a specific individual, but I admire everyone who is passionate about their job and who pushes boundaries to deliver an extraordinary guest experience and really make a difference in the industry.
And who do you admire most in history?
Well, probably Steve Jobs and the team who delivered the first iPhone, because their technology really revolutionized user behavior, the way we use mobile phones today, and the technology also created tons of business opportunities.
Philip, what are you surprisingly good at?
Maybe drawing comic animals for my little son.
That's not one I would have expected. And what are you surprisingly bad
at? Keeping the flowers on our balcony alive.
Very good. And finally, Philip, what would your perfect day off from work involve?
A perfect day off for me would be to get up early for a run and then spend the day on one of the amazing lakes here around Munich or in the mountains with my little son and my wife.
Sounds great. Philip Laukart, Managing Director of WeWash, thanks for being our interviewee today. Look forward to seeing you at the Urban Living Festival in November, of which WeWash is a sponsor. So looking forward to that, and hopefully speak to you again soon. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
WeWash is part of the Bosch Group, revolutionising the shared laundry room with an innovative digital app at the centre. Thanks to a cashless and maintenance-free system, laundry room operators at apart hotels, co-living or student accommodation can forget about handling cash, issuing wash tokens and manual billing. Guests can easily and conveniently check remotely whether there is a washing machine or dryer available, book a free appliance, and be informed as soon as their laundry is done. Thanks for listening to the Service Department News podcast. If you'd like to keep up to date with all the latest industry news, head over to servicedepartmentnews.com and sign up to our twice-weekly newsletter. Service Department News is part of the International Hospitality Media portfolio. This November, IHM is launching the Urban Living Festival in London, welcoming urban innovators and investors at the cutting edge of contemporary hospitality and real estate. Don't miss out on a great opportunity to reconnect with your peers and investors face to face, while helping to define where we stay, live and work. For more details, visit urbanlivingfestival.com.